Hey guys, welcome back to One Sky Gaming. Hopefully you watched my first video and you saw I was getting prepared for the New York, New Jersey Midseason Showdown on Sunday, March 20th. Um, I I did okay. Used this team that I'm going to use for you today. I went 4-3. I'm happy with it. I had some games where I just straight up got stomped. Other games, there were close calls that I could have won and, might have had a different outcome. But that's all right. I was 2-3, so I'm really happy I was able to win my last two rounds to get over 500. At the Midseason Showdown, there was, I think, 100 players in total across all the divisions. There were 76 Masters. I came in 30th, so, above half. I'm pretty happy about. And then I'm going to use this team from the Midseason Showdown all week. We're actually even going to. I'm going to post. I saved all the games, so I'm going to post all the games from each round, have analysis, talk about things I did well, what I was thinking, what if I made a mistake, what I thought was going to happen. So a lot of different things like that. That'll be up this week also, so it'll be fun. And if you did watch, at the end there was like a disconnect or whatever. If you can see, as my record, we were 7-4. Now we're 8-4. So that means we did get that win. It wasn't on our end. The disconnect was on the other guys, because we killed his first two guys, like first and second turn or something like that. And we were at 4-2 in a pretty good spot. So I had a feeling it wasn't me, but so now it's confirmed. So we're going against Vmon. He's got Kangaskhan, Salamence, Kyogre, Groudon, Thundurus, and Whimsicott. So he's got double Primal, double Megas, and double Pranksters. I know Raichu put in a lot of work for me at the tournament. I ran against a couple of different Thundurus, and he was very strong there. I just don't know if I want him or not. I'm gonna lead. I'm thinking Kang, Talonflame, and Xerneas Kyogre, right? Because Raichu handles Thundurus, but he's really weak to Groudon. Doesn't really help against Salamence except for a Fake Out. And at least in Talonflame has the priority to handle things. So yeah. And then we'll go Xerneas Kyogre. I'm okay with that. I could have chose Raichu over Kyogre. I've noticed a lot of times when I play, if I see my opponent has like double primals, sometimes I'll just let them have the Weather War. Like I won't even try it and just give them mind games, make them think I have Kyogre in the back. But he's gonna lead with Kyogre and Kangaskhan. So we have two Kangaskhan's out on the field, meaning I'm sure he probably still has Groudon in the back. So at this point he doesn't know, or I do have Groudon, or I do have Kyogre. What am I talking about? All right, first turn. What do? Who's he gonna Fake Out? I think we can trade Fake Outs here. I'd be okay with that. So I'm gonna Fake Out Kyogre, and then I think I'm gonna Brave Bird Kangaskhan to see, just in case he doesn't Fake Out Kangaskhan, or in case he does Fake Out Kangaskhan instead of Talonflame, I'll be able to get a good amount of damage off onto his Kangaskhan. So Mega Evolve. Obviously, he is faster. I'm not a very fast Kangaskhan. That actually hurt me in one of my matches against a Smeargle. I was slower than Smeargle, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. So he used Fake Out on Kangaskhan, which is okay. That's not good. I could have used Quick Guard. That's what I should have done, because he's gonna like Water Spout and kill my Talonflame here. So, right, I think that's what's going to happen. Origin Pulse, and it connects on both. So that was a really bad misplay. I should have quick guarded. I don't know why I didn't, honestly, when now I think of it. And the crit on the Kangaskhan, not very helpful. So we are down in a really bad position, but that was really my fault, honestly. And obviously, if he has Groudon in the back, you know, Kyogre is pretty much neutered in this game. So it's alright. I don't know how. The only way I see us coming back is if he did not bring Groudon. If he brought Groudon, then you know, this is a game over essentially on right after turn 1. All right. Now, would he just straight up switch in? I think he might. I think he'll switch out Kangaskhan to get the fake out back. So I'm going to Ice Beam. And do I Geo? Is it worth it? Yeah. I'm going to Geomancy. I got to go for broke right now. Oh, and he double edges. So I could have protected. But I live the double edge, so that's good. Obviously, I'm not going to live the water spout or origin pulse, so fingers crossed that it misses. But I went for that ballsy play. Should have just protected, but that's fine because I wanted to get the Geo off and just be able to try to sweep because I am in a really bad position here. So Ice Beam is going to get the pick up or get the KO on Kang, meaning he had and Thunder on Kyogre. So yeah, this really is just a complete loss for me. Does just over half, so not terrible. Who's he bringing in last? He had Thundurus, he had Whimsicott, he had Groudon and Salamence was his other one, which he probably doesn't have since he had Kang. So probably Thundurus, yeah, for the Thunder type. So I guess Raichu would have been better than Kyogre in this situation. Ice Beam and Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully that picks up the KO. His Kyogre protects. Okay. I'm okay with that because if, oh, T-Wave, darn. Because if this does get the KO, then, you know, I lived another turn and it's 2-2. But I do get the Dazzling Gleam off. I'm not paralyzed. How much to do with Thunder? Citrus is going to hurt me. Yeah. I guess I could have Moonblasted. Ice Beam is probably not going to get the KO. I don't know. Depends on how bulky he is. No, it does get the KO. Okay, so that was a bad turn on his end. Protecting Kyogre, I understand why you wanted to do it. You don't want to take all that damage, but, you know, I just killed the Thundurus, and here's the Groudon. So, this is his final. We're down to 2 each. So I was able to bring it back closer. In the record, it'll look like it was a closer match, but I don't really think it was that close of a match. I'm just gonna bring up the sun. Desolate Land. I think all I can do is just again I'll Ice Beam and Moonblast Groudon just for the heck of it. I really don't think I have a chance of winning here unless he does like a bunch of Origin Pulse, Precipice Blade misses. Oh wow, a double miss on the on the Precipice Blades. The Ice Beam hit. Oh, his Ice Beam. Okay, that gets the kick. Oh, it doesn't. But I'm paralyzed. Oh wow! Could you imagine? I still lose because I can't. I can't. Or he has Thunder on my Kyogre, but that was still cool. That was still very cool to see the double miss. But this time it hits with it. So good game. He deserved that win. He definitely, you know, I made a really bad mistake first turn. Usually when I do see Kangaskhan, I opt for the quick guard just in case, even if Talonflame gets hit by a double edge or something, because he's still taking he's taking 100% health recoil on that Talonflame. That's the way I think about it. But okay, move on to our second battle for the day. This team, I did enjoy using this team a lot. I had a lot of fun. It definitely has its weak spots. I have Scissor to handle Xerneas and Smeargle because he has Lumberry, but there was just a lot of times where I felt like I couldn't bring Scissor because not only does he lose to Groudon, but he also doesn't do anything to Kyogre. Bullet Seed is resisted, Bug Bite's neutral, so it's really not, and even though I'm running Jamie Boyd's EV spread on the Scissor, he's still not as bulky as I thought he would be. He got one shot by an Yveltal Sucker Punch in one of the matches, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to live. And Yveltal, another person, I ran into a couple of Yveltals, and that was another Pokemon that I had a real issue with my team. But we're just sitting here. We go. So Ikigani with a 1500 rating. Let's see who he's bringing. He has Zygarde, Greninja, Talonflame, Conkeldurr, Gengar, and Garchomp. So that means Gengar and Garchomp are his two potential megas. I really like I'm thinking either Kangaskhan Kyogre or Kangaskhan Xerneas open. Because if he opens with, Zygarde, Greninja, Conkeldurr, or Garchomp, the Xerneas is really strong. So we're gonna open Kangxern. Excuse me. Do we want Talonflame? I think we want our own Talonflame. And then Kyogre, yeah. So same four again. Because Scissor doesn't really provide anything against anybody. Raichu, you got a ground type with Zygarde. Yeah, I think this is good for it. These were my main four that I brought. It was pretty much Kang and Zern every single game for the most part. And then the difference was like Talonflame and Kyogre would be switched out. Well, at least one of them would be switched out for Raichu or Scissor. So, Ikigani from Japan. Let's see who he opens. I mean, probably, I'm thinking Greninja. I don't know if he's going to bring Zygarde since I have Xerneas. Oh, he does. So, he uses Greninja Zygarde. So, if this is... So, there's a couple different things. So, he could have Mat Block, which would stop... it would stop my attack. Or he could have Gunk Shot. So that's the game I gotta play here. I think I'm just gonna fake out the Greninja in case he has Gunk Shot, or in case he has Mat Block, and then Dazzling Gleam will be able to take care of the Zygarde. So I could win for Geo, but again, I'm afraid that either of them will have a physical poison type move, because you never know what Greninja's up to until you see its first attack. Does he protect? No, he doesn't protect. So, oh wow, that does over 50% to that Greninja. So he flinched. I feel like he definitely went for Mat Block. That's just me though. And wow, that Zygarde is bulky. Okay. And what's he gonna do? Glare. Paralyze me. Okay. Wow, that was weird. I've never seen a Zygarde before. in game. Obviously seen him on the show and things, but that's interesting. So, Conkeldurr does not have Fake Out, if I remember correctly. So, I'm just going to Double-Edged Zygarde and Dazzling Gleam. He used Glare. He paralyzed me. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't Sucker Punch the Zygarde, because I had a feeling he was going to Glare. But I used Double Edge. I get it off successfully. Alright. And does that pick it up? Yeah, that picks up the KO. And so the Double Edge was able to do more than the super effective Dazzling Gleam. Dream Punch. I should live it. No, I don't live it. Okay. Luckily, he didn't take any damage yet, or that Dream Punch would have been very helpful. And I get paralyzed. 2 games in a row where the Xerneas gets paralyzed. So I'm bringing in Talonflame, make that Conkeldurr scared. Gengar. Ugh. Gengar has the Sludge Bomb, probably. I don't think Conkeldurr has Protect, so Brave Bird, and that should be more than enough. And Dazzling Gleam. And I have Kyogre in the back still to handle things if it comes to that. I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will, because both these guys handle Conkeldurr. Gengar shouldn't be able to do too much to a Kyogre. But Xerneas, you know, if he gets paralyzed again, that's going to hurt. Or if Conkeldurr protects, which I don't think he will. But so the Brave Bird goes into the Conkeldurr. How much will it do? Will it be a one-hit? And it is a one-hit, so we're good. So, pretty sure Gengar's Sludge Bomb will not KO. Plus, I have half health Talonflame for a Brave Bird next turn. The Sludge Bomb does KO. Okay. Wow. Alright, I guess I gotta recalc this Xerneas. That was another thing. I realized I have really simple spreads on my Kyogre and Xerneas, and I really needed just a little bit of bulk to ensure I didn't get one hit by things, because there were a couple of moments that were damage rolls. So, we don't want to deal. You know, that was like the issue. Was like, okay, if I got this off, or if I lived this, I'd be able to attack and KO his Pokemon. But because it was his damage roll, I wasn't able to. Brave Bird into Gengar, and Scald also onto Gengar. I didn't use Origin Pulse. I really just don't trust the 85% accuracy right now. And Brave Bird is able to get the KO, so I didn't even have to use Scald. So we went 1-1 today. First game could have went a lot better if I just quick guarded. I think we would have won that game, or been in a much better position to compete. Brought it down to close, but that one we did very well in. We were able to handle a lot. You don't really see Zygarde. Good to know that he has Glare, I guess. I don't know if that is what's common on Zygarde, but that was still pretty cool to see. So, alright, thanks for watching the video again. Remember, like and subscribe. Shout out to PokeStrikes for giving me a shout out in his video. Today I helped him out and I made him a pretty cool overlay. So go check his channel out. It'll be in the description here. So, alright, peace guys.